China has unveiled a series of next-generation transportation technologies that are shaking the world. Dear viewers, China is making the world take notice by continuously introducing futuristic transport machines whose designs defy imagination and whose power surpasses conventional standards. These aren't just vehicles, they're statements of technological prowess and rising military ambition. Invites you to explore 20 groundbreaking Chinese transportation inventions that are gradually redefining what mobility means in the 21st century. From super-fast trains to unmanned strategic vehicles, everything is now stepping out of the lab and into reality. The new frontier of freight transport. Imagine a heavy truck traveling hundreds of kilometers without its driver having to stay awake behind the wheel. In China, that's no longer fiction. Thanks to Incepto's technology, fleets of intelligent autonomous trucks are quietly rewriting the rules of global logistics. Over 400 self-driving trucks already operate daily on major Chinese highways. They use Level 3 autonomous driving, handling everything from lane keeping to braking and overtaking, while the human driver is only there as backup. Each truck is a mobile supercomputer, processing real-time data and learning from every mile to become safer and smarter. The results? Lower fuel use, fewer accidents, and drivers spared from exhausting overnight hauls. This isn't just progress for China, it's a glimpse into the future of global freight. Driverless taxis in Wuhan. Wuhan is now home to one of the world's largest autonomous taxi expansions. These cars have no steering wheel, no pedals, and no driver. Users simply book a ride through an app, and the car arrives automatically. Companies like AutoX and Q-Craft run the service with remote control centers. But the cars themselves navigate entirely on their own using cameras, radars, sensors, and AI. They recognize pedestrians, traffic lights, even reckless drivers. Citizens can hail these taxis just like Uber, but this time, they're completely alone in the vehicle. When an entire city abandons gas buses? What if a major city eliminated all gas-powered buses? Look to Shenzhen, China's tech capital. It replaced its entire fleet with 16.000 electric buses and 22.000 electric taxis, creating one of the world's largest clean transport transitions. The air is cleaner, the streets quieter, and emissions have dropped sharply. These buses recharge overnight and roll out silently each morning, no fumes, no noise. Shenzhen didn't just talk about sustainability, it built charging stations, upgraded infrastructure, and offered long-term policies. Electric vehicles, with fewer moving parts, require less maintenance and save huge costs over time. BYD and the divine eye. When people think of self-driving, they imagine cars that steer and brake. BYD has gone further with a system called Gaia, the divine eye, giving cars almost a 360-degree field of view. By combining cameras, radar, and advanced lidar, it processes real-time data so the car seems to have a sixth sense. It doesn't just react, it predicts and avoids danger before it happens. Inside, the cockpit feels like a command center, voice control, sharp displays, and minimalist design built for comfort and intelligence. Apollo RT-6, the quiet arrival of the future. Sometimes the future doesn't roar, it simply stops at the curb and opens the door. That's the Apollo Go RT-6 from Baidu. A fully autonomous taxi with no wheel, no pedals, and no human driver. It operates daily in Beijing, Wuhan, and Chongqing at costs lower than many mass-produced EVs. Passengers just board, speak their destination, and let AI handle the rest. The interior is sleek, quiet, and customizable, every ride smooth and emission-free. Baidu's goal is global expansion, positioning RT-6 as a clean, scalable solution for cities drowning in congestion and pollution. Skyrider X1, the flying motorcycle. The Skyrider X1 looks like a motorbike but can lift off the ground using 4 powerful propellers. Fully electric, it crosses shallow water and narrow streets, then soars above traffic with a single command. Stabilization tech keeps it steady even in wind or rain. It has already been showcased at major events, signaling how China's engineers are bringing sci-fi mobility into real life. Hydrogen-powered vehicles. China plans to put 10,000 hydrogen fuel cell vehicles on its roads by 2025. They emit only water vapor and refuel in minutes, far quicker than charging electric cars. Massive government investment is building hydrogen hubs and fueling stations, aiming to lead the global zero-emission transport shift. These vehicles offer solutions where EVs still struggle: long-haul freight, extreme climates, and non-stop urban operation. One-wheel electric vehicles. Personal mobility in China is turning futuristic, with electric unicycles reaching 80 km per hour and ranges over 100 km per charge. With smart balancing systems, they're easier to ride than they look, portable, silent, and perfect for dense cities. They reflect a push toward compact, eco-friendly transport that fits modern urban life. Xpeng P7 Plus, redefining luxury EVs. The Xpeng P7 Plus blends elegance with raw performance. Its AI assistant learns your habits, seat position, routes, favorite music, and adapts instantly. A single charge covers 640 kilometers. Acceleration is seamless, and the interior rivals a luxury lounge with ambient lighting and panoramic displays. This car proves China can build electric vehicles that are not only powerful and intelligent, but world-class in design. Govee, the flying car. Developed by GAC Group, Govee combines an electric car and a personal aircraft. It drives like a compact EV but, with one button, unfolds its rotors and lifts off vertically. Weighing about 800 kilograms and carrying 2 passengers, it's designed for short commutes and emergencies. More than a prototype, it's China's declaration that it's not waiting for the world to invent the future, it's building it now. Raptor, the three-wheeled urban innovator. The Raptor is a compact, electric three-wheeler made for crowded city streets. It leans naturally into turns like a motorcycle, driven by joystick instead of a wheel. Quiet, agile, and emission-free, it's an ideal option for short trips where space is scarce and sustainability matters. Magnetic levitation train. Traveling over 600 km per hour yet feeling as smooth as flight, the Shanghai Maglev makes it possible. Running from Pudong Airport to downtown Shanghai in just 7 minutes. It glides above the track using magnetic lift, eliminating friction. It's the world's first commercial maglev train. Faster than Japan's Shinkansen, quieter, and cheaper to maintain, proof that China now leads surface transport innovation. Kangaroo, the robotic helper. Meet Kangaroo, a small robot vehicle inspired by the Italian word for kangaroo. It follows its owner, carries groceries, and can transform into a three-wheel electric scooter. With facial recognition, obstacle avoidance, and voice commands, it's designed to assist the elderly or anyone needing light mobility, a glimpse of friendly robotics in daily life. EH216S, the flying taxi. The EH216S electric air taxi carries 2 passengers at speeds up to 130 km per hour for 21 minutes. Fully autonomous, no pilot needed. It's already flown in tests across China, offering rapid, safe travel during traffic jams or emergencies. Variants are being developed for aerial firefighting, able to reach places unreachable by ground crews. Elevated monorail systems. While many cities battle gridlock, China builds upward. In Wuhan, a new elevated monorail line was completed in just 7 months. Running quietly above streets at 80 to 100 km per hour, it avoids ground congestion, connects neighborhoods faster, and operates with electric power, quiet, clean, reliable. COMACC 949 supersonic jet. Finally, China's COMACC 949, a supersonic passenger jet flying at Mach 1.6, signals the next leap in global aviation. It can reduce intercontinental flight times dramatically, from New York to London in under 2 hours. Engineered for safety and comfort, its sleek body minimizes drag while maximizing efficiency. Supported by the state-owned COMAC Group, this jet marks China's ambition to lead the era of hypersonic travel. Dear viewers, Beyond the awe of technology lies something deeply human. A collective desire for a world that's safer, cleaner, and more connected. If these innovations amazed you, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us on our journey to explore the wonders of science, nature, and the future yet to come. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.